Welcome to Bright Star. Today, we're diving into Roseanne, 1988-2018, the groundbreaking sitcom that changed the face of American television. Follow the Conner family as they navigate the ups and downs of working-class life in the fictional town of Lanford, Illinois. With sharp wit, humour, and a realistic portrayal of family struggles, Roseanne became a cultural phenomenon. Discover behind-the-scenes stories, explore the show's legacy, and catch up with the cast today. Subscribe for more updates on your favourite TV classics. Natalie West played Crystal Anderson. Natalie West's portrayal of Crystal Anderson on Roseanne brought a warm, often light-hearted dynamic to the series. As Roseanne Conner's friend and co-worker at the factory, Crystal was known for her sweet, somewhat naive personality, contrasted by moments of deep emotional insight. West's performance added depth to the show, allowing for tender and sometimes humorous explorations of love, loss, and friendship. Crystal's role as a widow, remarried to Dan Conner's father, provided significant storylines that showcased West's ability to balance humour with touching emotional moments. Her nuanced portrayal made Crystal an endearing character that complemented the ensemble cast, bringing heart and humour to the series. Birth date, January 23rd, 1954. Current age. Natalie West is currently 70 years old and continues to work in theatre and television, remaining a respected figure in the acting community. Beyond her role in Roseanne, West has had a long and varied career in theatre, particularly in Chicago, where she has been involved with several renowned productions. Her work on the stage has garnered critical acclaim, establishing her as a versatile performer both in television and live theatre. Natalie West began her career in theatre, honing her craft through stage performances before transitioning to television. Her role as Crystal Anderson on Roseanne became her most recognisable work, where she played a key supporting character throughout the show's original run and its revival. Natalie West has spent much of her career working in Chicago theatre, where she remains an active and celebrated figure. She reprised her role as Crystal Anderson in the Roseanne reboot, much to the delight of longtime fans. Lecy Goranson played Becky Conner. Lecy Goranson's portrayal of Becky Conner brought a realistic and relatable teenage character to life. As the eldest daughter of the Conner family, Becky was strong-willed, ambitious, and often found herself at odds with her parents as she navigated the challenges of adolescence. Goranson's nuanced performance captured the complexities of growing up in a working-class family, from teenage rebellion to moments of vulnerability. Her portrayal allowed Becky to be both headstrong and caring, which helped make her a beloved character during her time on the show. Birth date, June 22nd, 1974. Current age, Lecy Goranson is currently 50 years old and continues to act in both television and film, while also engaging in theatre. After her original run on Roseanne, Goranson returned for the show's later seasons and reprised her role as Becky Conner in The Conners. In addition to her work on television, Goranson has also pursued independent film roles and theatre projects, demonstrating her versatility as an actress. Lecy Goranson began her acting career at the age of 14 when she was cast as Becky Conner in Roseanne. Her portrayal of Becky earned praise for its authenticity, particularly in how she embodied the struggles of a teenager trying to assert her independence within a loving but chaotic family dynamic. Goranson balanced her acting career with her education, attending Vassar College during her time on Roseanne. Lecy Goranson was born in Evanston, Illinois, and grew up in a creative household. Her father was an English professor, and her mother worked for the Environmental Protection Agency. After rising to fame on Roseanne, Goranson attended Vassar College, where she majored in English. Her decision to prioritise her education led to her temporary departure from the show during its 5th season. Lecy Goranson's decision to attend college while working on Roseanne was considered unusual in Hollywood at the time. Goranson reprised her role as Becky Conner in the 2018 Roseanne revival and continues to play Becky in The Conners. In 2020, Goranson worked with a group of Roseanne and The Conners cast members to raise awareness for COVID-19 relief efforts. Michael Fishman played DJ Conner. Michael Fishman's portrayal of DJ Conner offered a grounded, youthful energy to the Conner family dynamic. As the youngest child, DJ was often the quieter, more observant member of the family, but Fishman brought a sense of innocence and subtle humour to the role. Over the years, Fishman's performance matured as DJ grew from a curious child into a young adult navigating his place within the Conner household. Though his role was often more understated compared to his on-screen siblings, Fishman's portrayal was essential in capturing the authentic, everyday experiences of a working-class family. Birth date, October 22nd, 1981, current age. Michael Fishman is currently 42 years old and has expanded his career to include roles behind the camera as a director and producer. After his role on Roseanne, Fishman remained closely associated with the character of DJ Conner, reprising the role in the Conners reboot. In addition to his work as an actor, Fishman has explored directing and producing, working on various projects both in front of and behind the camera. His career trajectory has demonstrated his passion for storytelling, with Fishman staying connected to the industry beyond his childhood stardom. Michael Fishman began his acting career at the age of 6 when he was cast as DJ Conner on Roseanne. His natural ability and chemistry with the cast helped him become an integral part of the show's success. Fishman grew up on screen, with audiences watching DJ's journey from a young boy to an adult, reflecting many of the same struggles and milestones faced by real families. Fishman was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. His entry into acting came through his connection to Roseanne creator Roseanne Barr, who saw potential in him and cast him in the role of DJ. After the end of Roseanne, Fishman focused on his education and later pursued opportunities in directing and producing, reflecting his long-standing interest in the technical aspects of television and film production. Michael Fishman has been open about the importance of family in his life, both on and off screen. He has 2 children and has used his platform to advocate for foster care and adoption, having been a foster parent himself. He is also involved in various charitable organisations supporting causes related to children and families. Michael Fishman originally got the role of DJ Conner after impressing Roseanne Barr with his straightforward responses during his audition. Fishman has since become involved in directing and producing, showcasing his versatility within the entertainment industry. He is a strong advocate for foster care and adoption, sharing his own experiences to raise awareness about the importance of family and support for children in need. Laurie Metcalf played Jackie Harris. Laurie Metcalf's portrayal of Jackie Harris is a masterclass in blending comedy with deep emotional range. As Roseanne's quirky, neurotic, and often unpredictable sister, Jackie brought both humour and heart to the show. Metcalf's ability to navigate Jackie's personal struggles, from failed relationships to career crises, while maintaining impeccable comedic timing, made her character a fan favourite. Metcalf's nuanced performance allowed Jackie to be both the eccentric comic relief and a deeply relatable character, providing emotional support to the Conner family during the series' most poignant moments. Birth date, June 16th, 1955. Current age, Laurie Metcalf is currently 69 years old and continues to be a powerhouse performer in television, film, and theatre. Laurie Metcalf has had an illustrious career beyond Roseanne, including acclaimed work on Broadway and in films. Her portrayal of Marion McPherson in Lady Bird earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress, and her voice work in the Toy Story franchise has endeared her to younger audiences. Her versatility has made her one of the most respected actresses in Hollywood and on the stage. Metcalf's acting career began on the stage, where she honed her craft with the Steppenwolf Theatre Company in Chicago. Her work in theatre led to her being cast as Jackie Harris on Roseanne in 1988, which became a breakout role for her on television. Metcalf's comedic skills and ability to deliver emotionally resonant performances helped solidify Jackie's importance within the show's narrative. Laurie Metcalf was born in Carbondale, Illinois, and raised in Edwardsville. She studied at Illinois State University, where she earned a Bachelor of Arts in Theatre. Metcalf's dedication to theatre has remained a constant throughout her career, and she often returns to the stage between her film and television work. Metcalf has 3 children and was married to fellow actor Jeff Perry from 1983 to 1992. She later married actor Matt Roth, with whom she has 2 children, though the couple divorced in 2014. Despite her success in Hollywood, Metcalf is known for keeping her personal life relatively private. Laurie Metcalf has earned numerous accolades throughout her career. She won 3 Primetime Emmy Awards for her role as Jackie Harris on Roseanne. In theatre, Metcalf has been awarded several Tony Awards, including Best Actress in a Play for a Doll's House, Part 2, and 3 Tall Women. Her work in Lady Bird earned her an Academy Award nomination, solidifying her place as one of the most versatile and talented actresses of her generation. Laurie Metcalf was a founding member of the acclaimed Steppenwolf Theatre Company in Chicago, which has produced some of the most respected actors in American theatre. She is one of the few actors who has received Tony, Emmy, and Academy Award nominations, showcasing her talent across all major mediums. Metcalf's role as Jackie on Roseanne earned her 3 consecutive Emmy Awards from 1992 to 1994. Johnny Galecki played David Healey. Johnny Galecki's portrayal of David Healey offered a sensitive and soft-spoken contrast to the outspoken Conner family. Galecki brought emotional vulnerability and depth to the character, making David a fan favourite due to his earnestness and artistic nature. His on-screen relationship with Darlene, Sara Gilbert, became a key narrative thread, with Galecki's nuanced performance adding believability to their chemistry. Through his portrayal, Galecki skillfully balanced David's insecurities with his loyalty and love for Darlene, adding complexity to his character and contributing to the show's exploration of young love, adolescence, and family dynamics. Birth date, April 30th, 1975. Current age, Johnny Galecki is currently 49 years old and continues to have a successful acting career, particularly known for his role in The Big Bang Theory. Outside of Roseanne, Galecki is best known for his portrayal of Leonard Hofstadter on The Big Bang Theory, a role that earned him critical acclaim and a devoted fan base. His ability to navigate both dramatic and comedic roles has made him a versatile actor in Hollywood. Galecki started his career at a young age, appearing in various television shows and movies before landing the role of David Healey in Roseanne. His portrayal of a shy, artistic teen won over audiences and established him as a rising star in the industry. Galecki was born in Belgium and raised in Chicago, Illinois. He has maintained a relatively private personal life, but has been open about his close friendships with his former Roseanne and The Big Bang Theory co-stars. Galecki is currently the father of 1 child and has been active in both his personal and professional life. Though Galecki did not receive major awards for his role in Roseanne, his performance in The Big Bang Theory earned him nominations for prestigious awards such as the Primetime Emmy and the Golden Globe. His contributions to television, particularly in the sitcom genre, have been widely acknowledged by fans and critics alike. Galecki is a skilled cellist and even played the instrument on screen during an episode of The Big Bang Theory. He has a close friendship with co-star Sara Gilbert, whom he worked with on both Roseanne and The Big Bang Theory. Roseanne Barr played Roseanne Conner. Roseanne Barr's portrayal of Roseanne Conner redefined the role of sitcom matriarchs by presenting a realistic working-class woman with humour, grit, and vulnerability. Her performance broke away from traditional idealized TV families, resonating with audiences for its raw and honest depiction of blue-collar life. Barr's ability to balance sharp comedic timing with emotional depth helped shape the sitcom landscape of the late 1980s and 1990s. Birth date, November 3rd, 1952. Current age. Roseanne Barr is currently 71 years old. She continues to make waves in the entertainment world, having transitioned from stand-up comedy to television and later into writing and activism. Aside from her successful acting career, Roseanne Barr has delved into writing, producing, and even politics, running for president in 2012 as a Peace and Freedom Party candidate. Despite controversies throughout her career, Barr's impact on television and comedy remains significant, particularly through her role in Roseanne, which opened the door for more nuanced portrayals of American families. Barr started her career in stand-up comedy, where her brash humour and commentary on everyday life quickly gained attention. She became known for her domestic goddess routine, which formed the basis of her role in the hit series Roseanne. Her no-holds-barred approach to comedy made her a standout in the entertainment industry. Roseanne Barr was born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, in a Jewish working-class family. She dropped out of high school and began working various jobs before pursuing stand-up comedy in the mid-1970s. Barr's personal experiences heavily influenced her comedic style and the character of Roseanne Conner. Roseanne Barr has been married 3 times and has 5 children. Despite facing public scandals and controversies, she remains a devoted mother and has been open about her family life, often incorporating personal experiences into her comedy. Roseanne Barr received an Emmy Award and a Golden Globe for her performance on Roseanne. Her ability to connect with the American public through her portrayal of Roseanne Conner earned her acclaim, and the show itself became a cultural touchstone. Barr's influence on the representation of women in comedy cannot be overstated, and her pioneering work helped pave the way for future female comedians and actresses. Barr has been no stranger to controversy throughout her career, most notably for her political views and her social media presence. The Roseanne reboot was cancelled in 2018 following a controversial tweet from Barr, though the show was reworked as The Conners, continuing without her character. Roseanne Barr briefly worked as a teenage runaway at a mental institution before pursuing comedy. She was the first female comic to earn $1 million for a stand-up special. John Goodman played Dan Conner. John Goodman's portrayal of Dan Conner on Roseanne is widely regarded as one of the most beloved depictions of a working-class father. He brought warmth, humour, and quiet strength to the character, making Dan a relatable and iconic TV dad. Goodman's ability to convey genuine emotional depth in both joyful and challenging family moments resonated with audiences. His strong chemistry with Roseanne Barr was a key factor in the show's success, offering an authentic portrayal of marriage and fatherhood in Middle America. Birth date, June 20th, 1952. Current age. John Goodman is currently 72 years old and remains active in film and television, showcasing his broad acting range in both dramatic and comedic roles. Beyond his role as Dan Conner, John Goodman has become known for his collaborations with the Coen brothers, starring in several of their films, and for his voice acting in beloved animated films like Monsters, Inc. His versatility as an actor is evident in his ability to move seamlessly between dramatic roles and comedic performances, earning him a place as one of the most respected actors in Hollywood. Goodman's career began in theatre and small television roles before he gained widespread attention with his performance as Dan Conner in Roseanne. His natural charisma and likability made him a perfect fit for the role, which he played for 9 seasons from 1988 to 1997, and then again in the 2018 reboot. Born in Missouri, John Goodman grew up in a working-class family. He attended Missouri State University, where he studied drama, which laid the foundation for his acting career. His humble beginnings have often influenced the roles he chooses, allowing him to bring authenticity to his portrayals of working-class characters. John Goodman has been married to his wife, Annabeth Hartzog, since 1989, and they have 1 daughter. Despite struggles with weight and alcohol addiction, Goodman has been open about his journey to sobriety, and he continues to prioritize his health and family life. Goodman has received numerous accolades throughout his career, including a Golden Globe Award and several Screen Actors Guild nominations. He is also recognized for his contributions to film, with notable performances in Argo, 2012, and Flight, 2012, showcasing his versatility beyond comedy. His voice work as Sully in Monsters, Inc. further demonstrates his broad range as an actor, endearing him to audiences of all ages. John Goodman has been open about his struggles with alcoholism, which he overcame in 2007 after seeking treatment. He has since remained sober and has spoken publicly about the impact of addiction on his personal and professional life. John Goodman is a devoted fan of the New Orleans Saints and often attends their games. Goodman has hosted Saturday Night Live 13 times, making him one of the show's most frequent hosts. Glenn Quinn played Mark Healey. Glenn Quinn's portrayal of Mark Healey brought a charming yet rebellious energy to the show. As Becky Conner's boyfriend-turned-husband, Mark was initially introduced as a bad boy character, but Quinn's performance added layers of depth, showing that beneath Mark's tough exterior was a caring and protective partner. His portrayal captured the struggle of a young man navigating the complexities of love, family, and responsibility, making Mark a sympathetic character despite his rough edges. Quinn's chemistry with his co-stars, particularly Lecy Goranson and Sara, who played Becky, helped develop Mark's character into a significant part of the Roseanne narrative. Birth date, May 28, 1970. Current age. Glenn Quinn tragically passed away on December 3, 2002, at the age of 32. His legacy lives on through his performances, particularly his memorable role as Mark Healey. Beyond his role on Roseanne, Quinn became known for his work on Angel, where he portrayed the half-demon character Doyle. His performance on Angel gained him a strong fan following, and his sudden departure from the show left a lasting impact on viewers. Glenn Quinn began his acting career in the early 1990s, quickly gaining attention for his natural charisma and screen presence. His breakout role as Mark Healey on Roseanne showcased his ability to blend humor and vulnerability, establishing him as a fan-favorite character on the series. Born in Dublin, Ireland, Glenn Quinn moved to the United States as a teenager to pursue his acting career. His Irish roots were a point of pride, and he maintained a close connection with his family throughout his life. Glenn Quinn was one of 6 siblings, and he remained close with his family despite his rising fame in Hollywood. His untimely death in 2002 was a tragic loss for his loved ones and the entertainment industry. While Quinn did not receive major awards for his performances, his roles in Roseanne and Angel earned him a devoted fan base and lasting recognition for his contributions to television. His portrayal of Mark Healey in particular remains a standout role that resonated with audiences for its authenticity and emotional depth. Unfortunately, Glenn Quinn struggled with substance abuse, which ultimately led to his untimely death in 2002. His struggles were known to those close to him, but he continued to work and leave a mark through his talent. Glenn Quinn was a skilled drummer and performed in various bands before pursuing acting. He originally auditioned for the role of Xander Harris on Buffy the Vampire Slayer before being cast as Doyle on Angel. Sara Gilbert played Darlene Conner. Sara Gilbert's portrayal of Darlene Conner showcased her sharp wit, dry humor, and relatable teenage angst. As the sarcastic and rebellious middle child, Darlene contrasted with the more traditional values of her family. Gilbert's performance added depth to the character, allowing Darlene to evolve from a moody teen into a responsible adult, while retaining her signature edge. Gilbert's ability to balance humor with vulnerability made Darlene a beloved and authentic character in the series. Birth date, January 29, 1975. Current age, Sara Gilbert is currently 49 years old and continues to have a successful career in both acting and producing. In addition to her acting career, Sara Gilbert has made a significant impact as a producer and talk show host. She co-created and produced The Talk, a successful daytime talk show, and remained a host for 9 years. Her work behind the scenes, as well as her advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights, has established her as an influential figure in entertainment beyond her on-screen roles. Gilbert's acting career began at a young age, with guest appearances in various television shows. Her big break came in 1988 when she was cast as Darlene Conner on Roseanne. Her sharp, deadpan delivery and strong presence on screen quickly made her a standout character on the show. Sara Gilbert was born in California and grew up in a showbiz family, with her half-siblings being actors Melissa and Jonathan Gilbert. She graduated from Yale University with honors in 1997, balancing her academic pursuits with her acting career. Sara Gilbert has 3 children and is openly gay, having been an advocate for LGBTQ+ rights throughout her career. She was previously married to musician Linda Perry, and the two continue to co-parent their children. Throughout her career, Sara Gilbert has been nominated for several awards, including 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for her role as Darlene Conner. Her work on The Talk earned her a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Entertainment Talk Show. Gilbert has also been recognized for her contributions to the LGBTQ+ community, using her platform to advocate for equality and representation in media. Sara Gilbert was the driving force behind the creation of The Talk and served as its producer for nearly a decade. Gilbert's dry, deadpan delivery as Darlene was a hallmark of her character, and many of her lines on Roseanne were improvised. She has a passion for photography, which she pursued while studying at Yale. Sara Chalke played Becky Conner. Sara Chalke's portrayal of Becky Conner brought a new comedic energy to the character after she took over the role in the 6th season. Chalke highlighted Becky's lighter and humorous side while maintaining her strong-willed and ambitious nature. Despite stepping into an already established role, Chalke made Becky her own, effectively balancing comedy and emotional depth, particularly in storylines involving Becky's marriage and personal growth. Her performance allowed Becky to remain relatable and engaging for the audience as the character evolved. Birth date: August 27, 1976, current age. Sara Chalke is currently 48 years old and continues to have a successful career in television and film, known for her versatility in both comedic and dramatic roles. In addition to her role as Becky Conner, Chalke became widely recognised for her portrayal of Dr. Elliot Reed on Scrubs, a role that showcased her comedic timing and acting range. She has also voiced Beth on the animated series Rick and Morty, further cementing her status as a versatile performer. Chalke's return to the role of Becky in the Roseanne reboot as a new character, Andrea, was a playful nod to her history with the show. Sara Chalke's acting career began at a young age, with early roles in Canadian television and film. She was cast as Becky Conner on Roseanne in 1993, when Lecy Goranson left the show to attend college. Chalke brought her own comedic sensibilities to the role, helping Becky remain a central figure in the series despite the casting change. While Chalke's portrayal of Becky Conner introduced her to a wide audience, her breakout role came as Dr. Elliot Reed on Scrubs. The character's quirky humour and emotional complexity allowed Chalke to showcase her talents across a range of comedic and dramatic moments, earning her critical acclaim and a devoted fan base. Born in Ottawa, Canada, Sara Chalke grew up in Vancouver, where she began her acting career. In addition to acting, Chalke is fluent in German and French, a skill that she occasionally incorporates into her roles. She has also been an advocate for several health-related causes, particularly breast cancer awareness and autism research, inspired by personal experiences within her family. Sara Chalke has 2 children and has been vocal about her son's experience with Kawasaki disease, advocating for better awareness and treatment options. Chalke is also involved in philanthropic work related to health issues, using her platform to raise awareness for causes close to her heart. Sara Chalke is fluent in German and often speaks the language in interviews and on social media. She appeared as a different character in the Roseanne reboot, while Lecy Goranson resumed the role of Becky, creating a fun inside joke for longtime fans of the show. Chalke is actively involved in health advocacy, particularly for breast cancer and Kawasaki disease. Martin Mull played Leon Carp. Martin Mull's portrayal of Leon Carp provided a perfect balance of dry wit and comedic timing. As Roseanne Conner's boss and a character with a sarcastic yet endearing personality, Leon became a beloved figure within the show's ensemble. Mull's ability to deliver lines with a straight face while allowing subtle humour to shine through made Leon Carp a memorable character. His interactions with Roseanne, alongside his role as one of the first openly gay characters on a major network sitcom, added depth to both the character and the overall narrative. Mull's natural comedic flair, coupled with his unique charm, made him a standout figure in the sitcom. Birth date: August 18, 1943. Age at passing: Martin Mull passed away on June 27, 2024 at the age of 80. He had been battling a long illness, and his death was announced by his daughter, Maggie Mull. His passing marked the end of a prolific career spanning over 5 decades, during which he excelled as an actor, comedian, musician, and painter. Beyond his acting career, Martin Mull was also an accomplished painter and musician. His artwork has been displayed in galleries, and he has released several albums during his career. Mull's diverse talents enriched his performances on screen, offering him a creative outlet beyond acting. Martin Mull's career spanned over 5 decades, during which he made significant contributions to both comedy and drama. His breakthrough came with Mary Hartman, but he cemented his status with his recurring roles on Roseanne and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. His work on Arrested Development as the hilarious Gene Parmesan brought him a new wave of recognition among younger audiences. Martin Mull was born in Chicago, Illinois, and raised in Ohio. He later studied at the Rhode Island School of Design, where he obtained a degree in painting. Mull balanced his artistic passions with his work in entertainment, leading a career that seamlessly blended his talents in multiple disciplines. Mull was married to Wendy Haas, and together they had a daughter, Maggie Mull. His family was very important to him, and he often spoke fondly of his role as a father. Maggie, now a writer and producer, was instrumental in announcing his passing. Martin Mull was a talented painter whose work has been featured in galleries. He played one of the earliest openly gay characters on TV, contributing to the representation of LGBTQ+ characters. His comedic role as Gene Parmesan in Arrested Development remains a fan favourite for its over-the-top humour. Mull released several albums early in his career, showcasing his skills as a musician before focusing more on acting. Sandra Bernhard played Nancy Bartlett. Sandra Bernhard's portrayal of Nancy Bartlett on Roseanne brought a bold, quirky, and unapologetic energy to the series. Nancy's character, introduced as Arnie's wife and later revealed as bisexual, was a groundbreaking role on television in the early 1990s. Bernhard's performance was marked by her signature wit, brash humour, and confidence, which added an edge to the character. Her portrayal of Nancy was significant in presenting LGBTQ+ storylines in a mainstream sitcom, and Bernhard balanced the comedic elements of the role with moments of vulnerability, making Nancy a memorable and important character in Roseanne's diverse ensemble cast. Birth date, June 6, 1955. Current age, Sandra Bernhard is currently 69 years old and continues to work in comedy, television, and music, maintaining her status as an influential figure in entertainment. Aside from her acting career, Sandra Bernhard is known for her stand-up comedy, often blending comedy, music, and social commentary. Her one-woman shows, such as Without You I'm Nothing, have garnered critical acclaim, and her outspoken nature has made her a trailblazer in both comedy and social activism. Sandra Bernhard began her career in stand-up comedy, gaining attention for her biting humour and commentary on pop culture and society. Her role as Nancy Bartlett on Roseanne allowed her to bring her comedic style to a broader audience, and the character's bisexuality was a groundbreaking representation in network television. Bernhard has always been open about her views on social and political issues, often using her platform to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and equality. Bernhard is a proud mother of one daughter and has often spoken about balancing her career with motherhood, remaining an outspoken advocate for working women and LGBTQ+ families. Sandra Bernhard was one of the first openly bisexual characters on television with her role as Nancy Bartlett. In addition to her acting and comedy career, Bernhard has released several albums that blend music with spoken word performances. Ned Beatty played Ed Conner. Ned Beatty's portrayal of Ed Conner, Dan Conner's estranged father on Roseanne, brought a compelling depth to the family dynamic of the series. As a character who had abandoned his family and struggled to reconnect with his son, Beatty's performance was layered with tension, regret, and complex emotions. He masterfully captured the difficult relationship between father and son, portraying Ed as a man haunted by his past mistakes but still seeking redemption. Beatty's ability to bring both gravitas and a touch of humour to the role helped humanize Ed, making him more than just a flawed father figure. His scenes with John Goodman, Dan Conner, were particularly powerful, revealing the vulnerability of both characters. Birth date, July 6, 1937. Date of passing. Ned Beatty passed away on June 13, 2021, at the age of 83, after a career spanning over 4 decades. He was known for his roles in Deliverance, Network, and Superman, as well as his voice work in Toy Story 3. His family confirmed his passing, marking the end of a remarkable acting career. Ned Beatty is remembered as one of the most versatile character actors in Hollywood, with a career spanning over 5 decades. His unforgettable roles in films such as Deliverance and Network established him as a talented actor capable of playing a wide range of characters, from the villainous to the vulnerable. Ned Beatty began his acting career in theatre before transitioning to film and television in the early 1970s. His role in Deliverance brought him widespread acclaim and set the stage for a long and prolific career in both supporting and leading roles. His portrayal of Ed Conner on Roseanne was one of his many standout television performances. Born in Louisville, Kentucky, Beatty was known for his grounded, approachable demeanor, both on and off the screen. He remained active in theater and film throughout his life, earning respect for his dedication to his craft. Ned Beatty was married 4 times and had 8 children. He maintained a private personal life, focusing primarily on his acting career and family relationships. Beatty was nominated for an Academy Award for his role in Network and received numerous accolades throughout his career, including nominations for Golden Globe and Emmy Awards. His work in film and television is widely respected, and he left an indelible mark on Hollywood as one of its most reliable character actors. Ned Beatty's voice performance as Lotso the bear in Toy Story 3 earned him a new generation of fans, showcasing his versatility even in animated films. Beatty's role in Deliverance remains one of the most iconic and controversial performances in film history, cementing his place in Hollywood legend.